the title is Aging, Graycefully. So it's a play on words for this thing that happens when we reach a certain age. And I've picked 50 and over because I turned 50 2 years ago. So the idea is that, and for me, what I did was I decided to grow my hair out naturally and not color it. And I said I would never do that. So here I was 2 years ago. And it's about being natural and accepting this time, this process. And it's a celebration of women doing the same thing. Women who are really everyday women. We're everyday women, and we've been through, and I say we, and when I talk about we, I just talk about us as a collective consciousness, but I have women who are cancer survivors. I have women who have survived a divorce or a death of a spouse. Women who are working, creating businesses, going to school, or they went to school at amazing times when they were pregnant, getting their PhDs. I mean, it's unbelievable, the women that I've been blessed to interview. So the message here is there's so many levels. It's really providing a source that was not there for me when at least that I didn't find, when I was going through a huge transition in my life, was looking to connect with someone to let me know it was all going to be okay. In fact, beyond okay. It's amazing. It's amazing what we're capable of if we just allow it to be. And that it's okay to go through these transitional times and be sad and sit on your couch for 2 years or a year in my case and wondering, now what do I do? What do I do next? And to not judge self and allow yourself to go through those things. So this book is something you could have and look at and be inspired by these women who have gone through something or not, or there's just something about their story that you can connect to. A different way to look at it as not a negative, but really a positive, and that the possibilities and what we can do with our lives are so many things, and maybe it'll help another woman find her way. And I had a dream, and I woke up and I had the whole thing just divinely divulged to me, is what I like to say. The title, the number of women who I would interview, the idea that they would be 50 and over, and have also made the choice to go gray or just be natural. And the layout, everything, how the book would look, it was just all right there. And so it took me about a year to start that process. And I'm a year into it now, and I'm halfway. Yeah, what I want people to know is the title, Aging Gracefully. It's a play on that word. We've heard that. It's a big thing right now. You know, there's a lot of us boomers out there, and we're not going to go down without a fight. And while all the women have made a choice to be natural in their aging process and allow the gray hair to come in, and there is that common strand between the women, and I think there is a lot to that as well, not to discount it. It is going against the grain, the popular thing to do, which is to alter oneself for the benefit of someone else's idea or the ideal woman. And I think this is the ideal woman in our own naturalness. So that's our connection with one another, but at a more of a subconscious level. On a conscious level, the women are all very positive and viable, energetic, producing, creating, doing, inventing women. And that's what it really is about. It's about our viability beyond the age of 50. What I've learned, what was really interesting, this is very full circle, is when I was looking for this book that didn't exist, and then hitting 50 and then realizing that, oh, well, I can make this book. And then the big hit home for me was in preparing. I'm halfway through the book right now, but in preparing for the book and knowing I had to write an introduction to it, that process of writing that introduction, I realized that these women that I've been honoring and listening to and interviewing and photographing, that I've become one of them myself. And that was such a great moment for me.